Eric, I want to thank you again for letting us just camp in your backyard this week. Dan and I just had a big trip coming back from France, and boy, are my arms tired.
Yeah, I destroyed your bathroom, dude. Thank you.
Oh, great.
I'm the kind of traveler that can't poop when he's abroad, so I had a lot of work. There's a lot of cheese and bread in me.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a septic system, so just be careful. You're
welcome. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think Dan had a whole loaf of bread come out of him at once, so that might block something up.
Don't stuff a baguette down there. We'll have issues.
Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to hang out at Eric's house because what we're going to talk about this week, like several of the other ones we've talked about before, are like wide-ranging. There's not really necessarily a place to go, so why not stay local? Because this will probably happen here tonight, would be my guess.
Whoa.
So,
okay.
We've hit on this topic before, but I wanted to save the main discussion for its own episode because, boys, we're going to talk about shadow people and the Hat Man.
Okay. This sounds like a doo-wop group.
Yeah, I guess when I say it like that, Hat Man is a kind of subgenre of shadow people.
Okay.
So, maybe we'll figure out how we can maybe see the Hat Man a little bit later tonight. But yeah, I'm excited. I like ghost kind of people, which aren't ghosts. We'll talk about it. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about shadow people before, in our
Black Stick.
Yeah,
in our Black Stickmen episode. Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll go into more detail about them today.
All right.
Awesome.
I can't wait for you to shed some light on these shadow people.
Ooh, good pun.
Thanks.
Is that a pun?
I don't even know what it was. Let's just go. Let's just start.
Yeah.
It's Greg's Cryptid Corner, where mysteries abound. Bigfoot, Mothman, monsters, let's see what we found.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of Greg's Cryptid Corner, a podcast about monsters for weirdos. I'm your host, Greg, and it's so nice to have both the boys back today. Eric and Dan, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm well rested. I wasn't in France, but I'm happy to have you guys here and hang out, and I want to see what's going on with this Hat Man.
Yeah, we missed you in France, but I will say everywhere we went, I carved your name in a rock and in a tree.
Oh.
So you're all over France. People are going to be
thanks.
like, "Who's this Eric guy? What a garbage man! Just carved his name right in the side of the statue of David."
Apparently he loves graffiti.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Your whole name, by the way, first and last.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Address, phone number, social security number, everything we had on you is now in France. So, yeah.
Sorry.
Perfect.
I'm doing good, too. I'm very excited to hear about shadow people and Hatman. Hatman?
Just a Hat Man.
Okay. I'm pumped. I'm excited.
Singular.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm interested in the shadow people. I'm most interested in finding out what kind of hat this is.
Of course.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah. I do bring it up. Don't worry.
All right. Because if it's like a fedora, that will be very different from like a top hat, you know?
Well,
different vibes.
we'll see.
Okay. All
Or
right.
a beret.
Don't ruin things for yourself.
It could be a beret.
It could be a French hatman.
Just a well-worn Phillies baseball cap. Just hovering.
That's my dream. Yeah. I don't know. You want to hop right in and get dark with the shadow people?
Yeah, let's get spooky.
I woke up in the middle of the night and couldn't move. My chest felt heavy, like something was pressing down on me. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a tall, black shape standing in the doorway, darker than the room around it. It didn't move, but I could feel it watching me. The air felt charged like static before a storm. When I tried to scream, nothing came out. The figure slowly leaned forward, and just as it started to drift closer, I blinked, and it was gone. I could move again, but the room still felt wrong, like it had never really left.
So that's a example. It's not a direct quote from anything, but it's an example of somebody's experience with shadow people.
This feels like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I was
Well,
thinking the same
yeah.
thing. You're like paralyzed.
We'll get to that. So, shadow people have essentially been seen through all time and across the world. So, for instance, the like Islamic jinn are thought to be shadow people.
Okay.
So, shadow people or shadow beings, shadow figures, however you want to phrase it, are human shaped and typically thought to be male, but they are completely black and featureless with heights varying from like child size to over 7 feet tall.
Wait, how do they know that they're male?
They have a third
Well-
leg in the shadow.
I was going to say, yeah, what exactly is in shadow here?
I don't think there is anatomically correct shadows, or at least
Okay.
not to my knowledge, but I think it's just the like
Broad shoulders,
demeanor.
narrow hips,
Like,
something like
you
that.
just get I think you get a vibe, you know?
They
Okay.
grunt when they stand up from the couch. They're like, oh.
Yeah, they make dad jokes when they're like leaving a tip or whatever. You can always tell a shadow figure is a male when they're at a store and something doesn't have a price tag on it, and they go, "I guess it's free."
Oh, God. I remember my cashier days. I heard that joke every single day. Every
Yeah, it was
single
a
day.
nightmare. Yeah,
Yeah.
Amazing.
yeah. Being
Yeah.
a cashier is my sleep paralysis. Now you're probably saying to yourself, "This sounds a little familiar." You've already told us about black stickmen, and you're kind of accurate. They are similar in a way in that they're completely black, they're featureless, but black stickmen have more of like a corporeal feel to them, like that they are there.
Yeah, they
While
felt more embodied is the vibe that
Yeah.
I'm getting. Yeah.
shadow people, not so much. Also, you're going to typically see them inside your home in like dimly lit rooms and hallways, and worst of all, in your bedroom while you're half awake in bed.
Oh.
Nope. Nope, not a fan.
So-
Not a fan. I have a shadow handgun that I keep under my pillow for just the occasion.
Yeah, this is why like this kind of stuff, it does spook me out, like black-eyed kids and shadow people, because it's like something that's I can't comprehend. You know, like
Yeah.
I believe in ghosts, obviously, because ghosts are real, but like shadow people are a little bit spookier. You can always say like a ghost, oh, it's just, you know, grandma still haunting her home, and shadow people are something else. So there are kind of multiple concepts around what shadow people could be. So like the more mainstream idea is that they are a psychological issue of the witness themselves. So
yeah.
it could range from pareidolia, where like the brain turns shapes or shadows into something you recognize, like a black figure, or Dan, you mentioned sleep paralysis, where basically the brain is not awake, your body's paralyzed, and you can like you wake up but not fully. So you when you sleep, your brain paralyzes your body. So essentially, you don't hurt yourself while you're dreaming. And if you're not, if your body's not awake but your brain kind of is, you can essentially hallucinate or have a waking dream, and you could be visualizing these creatures.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, it's something like you visualize a creature to justify why your body's paralyzed or something like that. That's why they're usually like crouched on your chest, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Usually, I always heard the stories were a little bit more defined than a shadowy shape. I always heard about like little demon kind of figures or whatever.
So a lot of these stories from across the world involved little demons sitting on your chest, things like that. Yeah. And you see it a lot in like old art as well. And when I say old, I mean like super cool, awesome art.
Yeah,
where
like
there's
the 1500s or 1400s. Yeah.
yeah, where there's like naked little demons just sitting on you, and it's like, I wouldn't hate that.
Just 100 little butts twerking while I'm trying to sleep. Hey, you guys, calm down. I can't sleep with all this slapping.
What do? They just like watch you?
Kind of just watch you. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that too, especially when we get to like the Hat Man. So we talked about the kind of psychological or physiological concepts of the shadow people, but they could also
bring on
be
the interdimensionality. Let's go.
Here we
Well,
go.
they could also be paranormal.
Wait, is a spaceship going to fly in?
They could be paranormal, like a demonic entity, or, Dan, thank you very much, an interdimensional being. Or they could be something like akin to a psychic vampire, where they're there and they're feeding off the fear that they create from the witness.
Oh, I like that.
How does one eat fear?
You just suck it up. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, I don't really
know.
understand that. Like, I know QAnon has their whole like adrenochrome thing, which I don't. Is that even real? I'm not even sure that's real.
I'm not sure, and I refuse to Google that.
I just remember like. You ever see What We Do in the Shadows? There's like an energy vampire in that, and it's hysterical.
Yeah. Colin.
Yeah. I love Colin. He's great. I love all those scenes. But I remember watching it one time and like watching him do his thing, like sucking the energy out of a person, and then kind of having this realization, like how would that actually feelings are some weird combination of like electricity in the brain and like squirty endorphins that your body interprets and feels of a sort. Like how does one? I guess I'm thinking about it too much. I'm sorry.
It's like
I don't get how you eat that.
It's like Monsters Inc. when they make they make people scream and then they fill up their batteries to like power their city.
Yeah, you just can't think too hard about it. I
That's how
get
it
it.
works.
That's just it. Yeah, they have a little energizer that they hold over your head. Oh man, I need my flashlight to work.
Well, I mean, there are people who kind of. It's not necessarily like they're technically feeding off of it, but like if you're hanging around
masters.
Well, no, if you're hanging around somebody that's like, yeah. No, what I'm saying is like if you're hanging around somebody that's like super positive, really happy, it's what contagious, right?
Yeah.
Kind
the
of stuff.
vibes.
Or if you're hanging out with me and I'm an absolute nightmare of a human being, and you're just like, you bring me down so hard. I can't see you today. I will die.
I know there's some subset of our audience has had drinks with Greg at the bar and knows how funny that is. Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I think of like feeding on the fear. It is kind of, it's difficult we don't really have a good way of like analogizing it because it's not a thing that's we're capable of doing.
Yeah, no, of
right?
course. I'm thinking about it too hard. And I kind of like the vibes thing. Like the idea, it's funny that they're here to eat our fear because that means the shadow people show up when they want to feel a little spooked. Like it's the equivalent to like us seeking out a horror movie to get a little scared because, it's fun. It's exciting. They show up and they're like, oh, I just want to feel a little scared today. Then they get their little drink of fear and then they go home and, I don't know, mow the lawn or whatever shadow people do.
Yeah, whatever shadow jobs are. Probably working for the shadow government in the United States. Yeah, the deep state. All we're asking shadow people, just release the files.
Yeah, release the files. Some healthcare, some rent control. I really think that's it. Just healthcare, rent control, Epstein files. Thank you, please, and thank you.
All right. So while shadow people are featureless and it'd be essentially difficult to differentiate one shadow person from another, there is one that seems to stand out amongst the others. The Hat Man.
Here we go.
So while the Hat Man is featureless and he's a shadow and he lurks around, probably feeding on your fears, he wears a hat. That's the big difference.
Oh, that's adorable.
That's it.
And he's also thought like a lot of people describe him wearing like a long coat, like a trench coat as well.
It's got to be a giant hat, or else what's the point? It's got to be like a 10-gallon or like a sombrero. It's got to be something ridiculous. So those hats you wear to like the Kentucky Derby. It's got to be nuts.
It's a football helmet with 2 beer cans taped to
it. The hat is never, it's not like consistent enough to say that he only wears one hat. I think he's a man of many hats. He's a hat man of many hats.
Yeah.
Okay. Man of class. This is okay.
But the two that you often hear mentioned are Top Hat and Milady a Fedora.
Redditor confirmed. This is a shadow Redditor. He's a lurker. Yeah. Okay.
He's an incel shadow person.
It's the closest he can get to a woman is haunting them. When you finally you come out of your sleep paralysis, you finally get the muscles back in your neck and you turn your head to lock eyes with him. He just scampers away. He gets scared. I don't know what to say.
So a little bit different with the Hat Man is kind of like shadow people tend to dissolve or kind of fade, whereas the Hat Man will just walk out like he's there. So that's another little difference. Now he's been described across a ton of people. TikTok is loaded with Hat Man videos.
I believe everything on TikTok. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying a lot of people are involved. Now, could it be a case of like media creating, people visualizing the Hat Man? Absolutely. You watch a scary movie, you have a sexy dream about Freddy. It's not your fault. It's the movie that put it there.
It's totally normal. Does he do a little like TikTok dance?
He doesn't. Well, at least not that I know. Probably though, he's probably done it. He practices at home in front of the mirror. But so that's why he kind of stands out from other shadow people, because he's wearing a hat and a coat. And he's especially seen during times of sleep paralysis.
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry to ask, but a Hat Man is a shadow person.
Correct.
And maybe there's one nerd shadow person, there's one like dorky one that's like, no, I'm going to wear a fedora while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that could absolutely be it. It's just he wants to like be unique.
Does the Hat Man, is the Hat Man the only one that wears any clothes? And he
From
chose
what
a hat.
I read, yes.
So the rest of them are naked.
Correct.
Okay. Although I do like if there were gendered shadow people, would there be like little shadow toddlers, like shadow preschool, where all the little shadow babies?
Well,
like,
some are like child size. So.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
That would be scarier to me than an adult shadow person. Would be a 9-year-old shadow child. Like peek its head out of my closet and watch. Oh, even the thought of that gives me willies. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, Daddy. Sitting on your chest.
That's the scariest idea in the world.
Children.
Father.
Yeah. So, is there a scientific reason for seeing shadow people during sleep paralysis, or that fleeting moment between being awake and asleep? So one thing I was reading about where it's like potentially it's the right side of your brain, which is in charge of like your image of yourself as a human being and like knowing what your environment is.
And shadow people.
Well, it's that your brain is projecting a hallucination of yourself into your environment. Where it's kind of like seeing yourself awake, maybe to like get you to wake up at that point. I have no idea. That's not like something that a doctor has said. It was just like, maybe it's like, get out of bed. You've been in bed for 12 hours. You're very depressed. Get up,
Yeah.
Now, or it could be like a medication or a chemical imbalance that's messing with your brain. So what I want to do tonight, I brought a pack of Benadryl with getting to sleep.
Doesn't sound good.
Have you already slipped it in our food?
There's a Benadryl challenge, apparently, that has been going around online, and it's a popular thing to try to induce visions of the Hat Man.
What?
That seems
do we have
dangerous.
to eat a Tide Pod with the Benadryl?
Well, I mean, we don't have to, but we're going to. We're the TikTok generation, boys. I don't know how to use TikTok. We're on there. I posted 2 videos. We got 0 views. I don't know how to use TikTok.
Yeah, no.
I gave up. So yeah, like that's what people are doing. So you're drugging yourself to the point of like, I love Benadryl because it knocks me out. So when I got like sinus problems, it's like, ooh, just give me that Benadryl.
I like that.
Me sleep.
Kids these days like want to do drugs, so they just call it trends. When I was growing up, if you were chugging cough medicine, it was called robo tripping, and that was not a trend. That was like a thing that parents met to talk about, Nowadays, it's like, oh, kids are doing it. They're filming themselves doing it. They're putting it online. Now it's a trend, and there's going to be like cutesy local news stories about like, oh, the teenagers are getting high on Benadryl to look at shadow people. Isn't that fun?
I don't understand TikTok.
It's also weird because like only you can see it. It's not like a group. Do groups of people see the same shadow people? Because that would be kind of wicked.
Well, I mean,
but usually it's like in isolation, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
that's true.
I don't know if anybody's having a Benadryl sleepover party where they're all like hoping to see the Hat Man, but it is the
Just
Hat Man's
some creepy dad organizes those parties. Ugh.
Oh God, no, thank you. We'll move past that.
Sorry,
but, the Hat Man like is so consistently seen across like sleep paralysis situations that he's developed his own name, the Hat Man. So like, he's out there. Now it could be a sleep thing, or it could be a supernatural realm, where maybe it's like, you've heard me talk about this before. When I believe kids and dogs and cats and animals can see not like things that we can't see anymore because our brains are too developed, maybe, developed incorrectly. So like maybe our brains at that moment of like half awake, half asleep are functioning at like a different level, and we can see more around us. I don't want to say necessarily it's a like dimensional thing, but it's just kind of like, I mean, literally dimensional thing. I guess. Well, I mean, it's not coming over from another dimension. It's just that we can see 3D or 4D or whatever, and this is like the 5th D where like they're there, they're hanging out, and they're feeding on us while we sleep. And that's why you gotta keep your toes under the blankets. Don't put your foot out, because shadow people and critters will get it.
I did used to have that belief when I was a kid that any part of me that was out from under the blanket was vulnerable.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I don't know why. Like, why would monsters not just get me through my blanket? That doesn't make any sense. They can't. But I still believe it to this day.
I think it's like a monster rule where it's just like, if it's under the blanket, you can't spank it. That's not it.
I'd strike that, reverse it. If it's hanging out, you can tickle it. That's the rule.
Yeah. It gets, I don't know, an old lady comes out from under your bed and licks your foot.
Yeah.
If it's hanging out from under the blanket. Or a shadow person, I guess, takes his fedora off and miladies your toes.
Yep. I mean, there is like, I didn't go into there throughout the world. There are kind of different versions of shadow people. So like one, I forget where it's at. I want to say like Eastern Europe, but I'm not sure. But we got like an old hag kind of.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. That will climb up onto your bed and sit on your chest and like
just make soup.
Just feed you soup and tell you you're doing a wonderful job.
I love that, Sonny. Eat your soup.
So that was Shadow People in the Hat Man. There's not, again, because we've talked about Black Stick Men before. A lot of it's very similar, but different vibe to these guys. They're just creeps, I think.
Yeah, that is creepy.
Have you guys ever seen a shadow person or felt like someone was in the room with you when you were clearly by yourself?
Yeah, totally.
I have. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like, have you guys
like out of the corner of my eye where I'm like, oh, someone's here, and then nothing.
Yeah. Like, have you guys ever experienced sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
No.
I did in college one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. What happened?
I didn't see anything. I did feel the weight on my chest, and I was a little freaked out, but I knew what sleep paralysis was. So, like, when it happened to me, I was just kind of like, oh, I'm having sleep paralysis.
Oh.
And I just sat and
reasoned his way through it.
Yeah, I just waited. But yeah, at first, my first thought was that I was having like some kind of a heart attack because of the weight on my chest. I was like, my chest feels weird, and I can't move my body. This is strange. But then I don't know, calmed down, waited it out. I think it was sleep paralysis. It like matched all the descriptions.
Did you just rip a big fart because it could have been gas? And you felt better immediately?
Yeah. I needed my mommy to pat my back. And I was paralyzed because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I work at a library that is known as like a haunted library. And sometimes on Sundays when the library's closed, I have to go up there and like take care of the book drops and check in books and stuff. So I'll be the only person in the building when it's closed, so all the lights are off and it's just me behind a desk. And I don't think it's supernatural. Like, I think it's my brain playing tricks on me because it has this reputation as being very haunted. But I will regularly have the feeling that there's somebody else in the room, like right behind me or looking at me like through a doorway, to the point where usually I end up having to take like one of my headphones out just to make sure that I can hear if something's approaching. Like, it's a little creepy. But I just think it's my imagination running a little wild, and I like spooky stuff, so yeah. But it is creepy. Like, it feels weird. It feels weird in there sometimes.
I remember you sent us a video. You were walking around the dark library, and it looks very spooky. And then I guess you got to like the employee kitchen and you open the fridge and there was just a bowl of beans and you just go beans. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I remember that.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the Shadow People and the Hat Man. If any of our listeners have had a Hat Man experience, reach out to me because I want to be best friends with you. If you've gone on your Benadryl challenge or whatever and you've seen the Hat Man, let me know. Maybe you can do like a campfire tales. Maybe you can tell us about it. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
I love ghost stories and stuff, but at the heart of every ghost story is usually some kind of tragedy or loss or mourning. So sometimes, like, I love hearing those stories, but sometimes they're like kind of a bummer. You can't really like laugh and celebrate or even identify with a lot of ghost stories. But these Shadow People stories, I think I love them because I can identify with them and they're not really sad. They're just like, I've felt spooked out too. I felt like I've seen stuff around a corner too. Like, they're great. So if anybody listening has a story, send it to Greg. I want to hear it. Please and thank you.
Yeah, please. So that was our episode on the Shadow People. We'll never come back unless you folks have stories.
Ooh, man, if we had enough stories to have a whole episode where you just read us Shadow People stories, that would make me so happy.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring it, listeners. I've never had an experience, and I want to live vicariously through your terrifying sleep paralysis nightmares. So yeah, definitely let me know. And guys, we do have a new 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Hey,
just came in too a couple days ago, and it's in reference to our A Beast of Hjorvoden episode. So it's from user Timwee. Timewee. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Timewee. The thing that gives away a shadow person is a man.
Subject is crossover episode. And it says Greg's Cryptid Corner / Stabby Stabby crossover episode could be to watch The Brotherhood of the Wolf, which is about the Beast of Hjorvoden. So somebody listens to our other podcast.
That's not a bad idea.
I've seen that and made no connection. Dumb.
Oh, great.
I mean, it's been a long time, but that's cool.
Yeah. So I did look up the movie. I think I've seen it too when it came out years and years ago, but 2 hours and 22 minutes.
That's
a long one.
But if it's cool, I'd be down. Maybe it's easy to summarize. Plus, if we do a crossover with Stabby Stabby, we're going to have to meet that Greg, Eric, and Dan. So there's going to be like 2 of each of us, and we're going to get in arguments. That'd be fun.
My God. That sounds like an editing nightmare.
Doppelganger episode?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think we could do something really fun with that and figure that out. Yeah. Well, thank you, Timewee.
Thank you
for the 5 stars and the comment there. I think it could be in the cards. I think we could figure out what to do with that. We'll get through Sell Out October. That's almost done. So, yeah. Well, thank you very much. And just like that, if you leave a 5-star review and a comment, or it's a review on Apple Podcasts, we'll read it out on the show. I didn't see any new comments on Spotify. But we'll read those out as well. So
we actually have been getting thousands of them, but I think the man's trying to keep us down.
Yeah,
Spotify keeps deleting them for being too.
Yeah, it keeps saying
raunchy.
0 comments, and I go, "Oh, what? Thanks, Mr. Spotify, for ruining my day." So that was Shadow People episode of Greg's Cryptid Corner. As always, I'm Squonk. You're Squonk. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
I mean, what would like a Reddit fedora wearing ghost smell like? Like Axe body spray and BO?
And their mom's basement?
Musty Axe.
Yeah. Dude, I was an Axe boy. I was an Axe boy back in the day in high school, man.
So was I.
Great.
Remember, you had to do the T. I did the T. You go shoulder to shoulder and then chest to crotch.
Oh, mine, I just